Okay, I want to say this first, and I really want y'all to use this. Month and a half ago, I sat right here and I, challenged our fans to come out to the games, and we were barely getting 950 people. We had 1,167 people show up on a snow day. I think that is so awesome where our program is and where it's trending, because if it wasn't a snow day, how many people y'all think would have been here? I know it would have been packed. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank every single person that got in their car and came to support us. You have no idea what it means to us, but also we felt your energy and you helped us make this comeback and you helped us win. So thank you so much for showing up. We got down 18, and in those moments, you figure out how tough you are. And I know that we're tough. We do this every day. We work extremely hard. And I think they thought I was going to cuss them out at halftime. I did the exact opposite. I told them we about to have fun the next 20 minutes. Now I'll probably use a couple other words, but I knew that our time was coming. Our run was coming. We were going to wake up. So I got to give a lot of credit to our players, because they're the ones that have to do it. They stepped up. They found a way against a really good team, and I couldn't be more happy for them. And I just think that this is a big time win, getting down like that and being able to fight back.
Crislyn, just for you, Coach kind of touched on that, just like the mindset. What was the mindset of you guys coming out of the second half and just the run you guys were on?
We knew that first half we just weren't locked in and disciplined on the things that we were supposed to do. So we felt like we were beating ourselves. So once we locked in and got disciplined and did what we do every day, then that's when things changed for us. And just energy, and like she said, in the locker room, it was time for us to have fun that half. So we went out there, a lot more energy, more juice, and I feel like y'all seen that.
Coach, it seemed like this game played out similarly to the one last year in the tournament. When you played them, they got ahead in the second quarter, 18 today. Then you just kind of kept cutting away and took over in the fourth quarter.
It played out very similarly, but it didn't feel the same. I don't know if that makes sense, but I gotta say this. I just told them walking in here, she had 2 points, I think, at halftime. She ended up with 13 in the second half. She scored, I think, 22 in the second half. Big dogs step up. Players go win games, and these two are players. And they stepped up and they brought us home. And I knew they were going to. And, obviously, you see a sub in every 2 minutes, whatever. Well, I knew that they were cooking. So for me, it's kind of a good thing for me that I knew that these two, as well as the other ones that was on the floor, could bring us home. So I trusted them. That's the trust that I have in our players, because I see how hard that they work, and we've been through this together. So to see them step up and play the way that they played in the second half and bring this thing home for us, I think was big time for these two.
Zyion, Coach touched on that. I mean, slow first half for you, but really serves in the second half. Just what was really working for you today?
I guess I just had to calm down and just slow my mind down. There was a lot going on, and I knew it was a big game or whatever. So I feel like once I calmed down and my teammates were being like, it's all right. Des was like, it's all right. I feel like that helped me to get going and really lock in for real.
Yeah. Coach, Eve had some really key buckets, especially in the fourth quarter. Just describe the progress she's made, now compared to the start when she got here.
Yeah, I thought they kind of got in Wynn's head a little bit because they weren't guarding her. She missed a couple. That was also a good thing, right? I thought that Eve was doing a pretty good job protecting the paint. She's big. She's got that size. And I had to trust her to go out there in crunch time in a big-time game and finish it. And I thought she had some key rebounds, some big step-overs to alter shots. She made some key layups. And just really proud of the growth that she's made. But it's credit to her, right? She works at it, and she just getting started. That's a baby. That's a sophomore. So I think that she still has a lot of room to grow, and I'm just proud to see how far she's come, and I know that she has a lot more in her.
Zyion, it seemed like the pressure really started to take effect in the fourth quarter. I think they had 8 turnovers in the fourth quarter. It seemed like that's when it really took effect for y'all.
Yeah, it just I feel like that gave us a lot of energy. Okay, yeah, and I think we just really locked in, and we was just all I don't know, we was just all focused and just we knew we had to win this.
Crislyn, it seemed like you had a lot of success going to the basket today. Can you just talk about what was working for you offensively?
I know I'm fast. I know how to put the ball in transition, so I feel like just getting to my spots in transition and attacking people on their heels. So just trying to find my spot and be aggressive at the same time, but also get everybody else involved.
I got one. So we've talked a lot about go down to the second half and come back. Just, I mean, it was get it from 18 to 10 in those last 4 minutes of the second quarter.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Just how big was it get it from 18 to 10 just in that last 4 minutes of the second quarter?
It's kind of what happened in the championship game, right? They go on that 17-0 run, and then we were sprung. I think it was an 8-0 run. And so I'm gonna be honest with you. When they were up 18, I was like, okay, we got to have something coming, right? So when we got it to 10 at halftime, I liked our chances because the way that we were playing and the way that they were playing, I felt like we should be losing by 20 at that point, right? And it was only a 10-point deficit, which is not much to us because of the way that we play. So going into halftime, I think that the message to me, to them was, man, let's go have some fun. Like, I really feel like they had messed up because they should be beating us by more than what they were beating us by. And now it's time for us to wake up and go do what we do, and that's exactly what we did. So, again, credit to the players because they could have quit being down 18 to a team like that, and they looking at our bench and booming and being loud and stuff because you could tell they wanted it. As competitors, I love it, right? But we finally woke up and we cut into that league, and you could feel them kind of tensing up, and that's when our press kind of took over.
I feel like you warmed down a little bit.
Absolutely. That's what we do, though. You know, if you look at their minutes and you got somebody playing 33 minutes, 35 minutes, 36 minutes, 31 minutes, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because the way that we play and the way that we condition, people don't play the way we play. People don't practice the way we play. Everybody's systems are different. So we're built for that, right? Like, I can ask these two to go play those type of minutes to play fast and they can do it. But if you're not used to doing that every day, you're probably going to struggle. So I could definitely see in that third quarter that they got winded pretty quick, and I thought that we started amping it up a lot more.
You know, got a couple days before you guys hit the road. What are just some of the things you want to work on?
Well, I think these kids need some rest, right? They were supposed to play yesterday. They had to play today. We've been going. They haven't had an off day in 7 days. So we got to get a day of rest, and then we got to get right back to it, right? We got to break down the film. We got Georgia State next. I think it's an education game. They have a funky defense that they kind of throw at you, so we got to prepare for that. And then we got Georgia Southern on Saturday, who is really good. We lost by 20-plus to Troy at home, and they go and beat Troy by 10-plus. So, obviously, we know we got some work to do. It's going to be a tough road trip, but obviously we're going to be excited about today, and we'll worry about next week when we get back to practice. We'll be ready to go.
Seemed like not a lot of three-pointers in the fourth quarter, but you got some good looks and knocked down 3 of them.
Well, that's what we do, right? If you're gonna, we always tell them, don't lose your confidence. When you get that moment, you step up and you knock it down. And I thought we did that. We did that. Then I also got to say this, right? We talk about, you know, Crislyn taking over. Don't overlook the 8 assists to 2 turnovers, because the 2 buckets Eve got, she got it to him. The 3-pointers, she can score, but she can also get people involved. And I think that's what makes a great point guard. A point guard knows how to score, but also knows how to find her players, right? And then Zyion didn't really want to shoot in the first half, and we kind of got at her. She stepped up, and you went 2 for 2. 2 for 2 from the 3, right? And just her having that confidence to step up, because we know that she's a great shooter. But, yeah, I just, again, so happy for our players, proud of them for toughing this one out. And we're going to be happy about this one, celebrate it, and then we'll be back to work when we get back to practice.
14 of 15 from the free throw line, too. That was kind of like one of the underlying things in the comeback, too. Just, I guess you guys were really cool under pressure, especially in the second half.
A lot different from our first game, right? So it's like that happens in that first game, and you just know we're going to get better. We're going to get better. They got to build that confidence. They got to see some success. Now they see some success, and you see how much they believe. And I think that this one is bigger for me. I don't think they understand. It's bigger for me because I could have watched the team quit today. And I thought I watched the team quit at Troy. And I got a little bit nervous that might happen again. But at halftime, I'm just like, there's no way that's going to happen again. I believe in them. I don't think that's going to happen again. So for them to not let that happen again and to fight back, I think speaks to the growth that we've made since that Troy game.